everyone, and today we are going to have some short interview with, our real estate agent guest. And I want to highlight something before we start the interview. You know, real estate is such an interesting field because it is not only about selling and buying house. It is not about property transaction, but it is also about helping people find homes, building communities, and also driving economic growth. And good evening, Mrs. Fiyo Sani Maulidia, and thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today for this interview. And I really appreciate the opportunity to learn from your experience in the real estate business because I'm new to something like this, and I really hope that I can hear your story and, also your insights.
Right. Um, Me too. Thank you for having me, Miss Resta. So yeah, like what you say, real estate agent is not just for people to find their homes. It is for people that resides in a specific place to find a permanent home or just for the time being.
I see. And let's start with the first very basic question. Like, how do you first learn to be in your current field? Like, the first time being in the real estate business?
Yeah. So let's just say I accidentally studied way too much in another life. Civil engineering textbooks, management nightmares, and more late nights, blueprints, and then I'd like to admit, when I got into the field, I thought I was going in the wrong major when I got into college. But turns out, all that boring stuff became the most useful weapon when I jumped into the field. It turns out to be useful.
Oh, that's really a good thing, yeah?
Yeah.
That turns into something like this.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
at what moment do you feel like you want to go and build a real estate developer company?
Well, at first, company, the first moment, I actually didn't want to. I just wanted to make a living. I just want to survive, you know. But where I'm from, people keep bringing up collapsing bridges, leaking wells, and a building that is about to topple over.
I see.
Yeah, you either fix it or you get crushed under the buildings.
Yes.
Somewhere along the way, helping out become the biggest project in the region. And I would like to the opportunity to say that at first I was a real estate agent, but I changed lane into a real estate developer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And how do you get better at the things you do? I mean, you change your direction, right? And you need to adapt on that.
So it was simulation. At first, I thought civil engineering is not my thing. Then I just turned to real estate agency, and then learn a few things about the company, how to run the company. But turns out it was not my thing too. So yeah, it's trial and error. Those are very important.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, trial and error is very important to the journey for this, yeah.
Yeah.
And they in real estate business it will have the labor and also the resources, right?
Yes.
And when those things are limited, how do you allocate them with the most efficient way?
It's simple. Just don't waste them.
Mm-hmm.
And don't make a mistake. But of
Yeah.
course, we're gonna make a mistake. So, we have to prioritize the project that gave the biggest return first. Working well feeds more people than a shiny big statue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we train locals, so they're not just for labor, but they're
I
skilled.
see. Oh, so you also try to develop their skills well.
Yes.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And how do you handle the financial risks of large-scale projects in unstable economy? Because as far as I know, real estate business can make a large sum of money, and but the risk is also huge, right?
Yeah, you're right. So, like I've said, the biggest project first. Therefore, it's not high risk, high return. It's low risk, high return.
Oh,
The biggest project,
I
like-
see.
Like necessity.
Mhm.
And then, by sometimes, I just pretend that I know exactly what I'm doing. But jokes aside, I spread the risk, small profitable venture support, and I do make sure that the project has a backup purpose. If a
Mhm.
new bridge doesn't get enough traffic, it can be a traffic toll or something. Nothing goes to waste.
Mm-hmm. Ah, such a good management, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Now, so how do you prioritize functionality of the building, and then cost efficiency or prestige when designing new structures?
So, of course, functionality first. The looks comes maybe fourth or fifth. If a building looks good, looks fancy, looks grand, but it collapses,
Ah,
it's
yes.
useless.
Yeah.
It's useless. So cost efficiency is second. It's pretty important, but the most important is still functionality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not made of gold.
Yes.
If we can afford a little flares,
Mhm.
like a little bowl on top of the building, we would if it
Ah,
works.
Yeah. I see. Okay, that's such a good answer for that because I've seen many aesthetic buildings, collapsing, and there's a lot of casualties because of that accident.
Yeah.
Alright, now because of the time, let's just move to the last question. What principles guide when you balancing innovation with tradition in construction?
Well, respect what already works. So
Mhm.
if it's not broken, do not fix it. And yeah, but don't be afraid to maybe slip an upgrade, one or two,
Mm-hmm.
not too much. If people see something unfamiliar, they would panic. They would not deem it as, is it safe? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's the old method, it's just better. They'll thank you instead. Think of it as hiding a vegetable in a child's dinner, something like
I
that.
see. Mm-hmm.
They don't need to know.
Yeah.
It's good for them. But
Mhm.
until they know, like, oh, this is actually a good meal with vegetable inside. Yeah.
I see. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So it can be considered as your work ethics, right?
Could be.
Okay, I see. And oh my God, thank you so much for your insight sharing and also the experience you shared on the viewers today. And it's been very valuable to hear about your journey and perspective on the real estate business, which I'm not really familiar with. And it's such a, cool and fresh view.
Okay.
And yeah, I really appreciate the time you've given and the story you've shared. I've learned a lot from our conversation. Thank you so much, Miss Fiyo Sani.
Yeah.